How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another edition of OK Gamers Kids versus Pros, where the kids fight the aforementioned pros. There you go. As always, folks, my name is Koopa, and you probably missed me last week. I was dealing with some stuff that involves burrito, but we'll talk about that later. As always, I'm here. Usually I'm joined by my constituent Skiff, but he is currently feeling under the weather today. So instead, we've switched out Ajax to be the moderator again this week. So what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Feels good, man. I've been able to do this back-to-back weeks. Last week was a lot of fun with Meister, being able to join on and cover for you, and now being able to do the same for covering for Skiff. I feel like you're almost trying to pull me in with some maybe things that aren't going on. No, for real though. Hope Skiff feels better soon. But what an incredible show this is. I enjoy it, and I love what you guys do, setting this up, giving the kids an opportunity to play versus the pros.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is just a long way of me saying that me and Skiff are avoiding each other. It's fine. But as always, we have our pro to introduce this week, and joining us again, you might have remembered her from the last time she was here with some really cool stuffed animals and a dog. Please welcome back to play SVG, or excuse me, OK Gamer, Kids versus Pros. That's how long it was. It's Izzy. Hi, Izzy.
Hello. How are you guys today?
We're doing great. It's good to see you again, first and foremost. Are you excited to be back? How you been?
I'm excited to be back. I've been very busy. There's been a lot happening since I was last here.
Yeah, well, it's good to have you back for sure, because being on here before, you understand the nonsense that's coming your way. It's not going to surprise you as much this week. So I feel like we almost kind of have to up it a bit just to make sure, since you are going to be on edge from some of the things that Koopa's going to throw at you.
I'm terrified now.
Yeah, and again, I have to bring up to you guys that there are some mystery challenges now that you did not have to deal with last time, Izzy. So at random intervals throughout the website, if you guys go on the website and play along, you can click on these question mark buttons that are going to pop up on the bottom of your screen. And once they reach a certain threshold, my Ajax and myself get to just throw random challenges at Izzy for something she might have to do. So, are you prepared for what you do not know you might have to face, Izzy?
I'm terrified, honestly. It doesn't look like it, but if you look at me, just like in my eyes, you can tell that I'm the utmost terrified right now.
I don't know. It seems like you're pretty composed at the moment. You're like, I feel like you're trying to sell it to everybody. Like, no, I am most definitely scared, but you are ready to go and ready to get these W's. It's been on the side of the kids the past few times as we get ready to get started in a second. And I think it's been an incredible show, and it's going to be another great one here in a second as Koopa gets ready to get it started.
Yeah, hey, listen, Izzy, just remember, your old friend Sonic the Hedgehog believes in you today. So
thank you. I have him on my chest today, and he will be with me at all times.
I really dropped him. Oh wait, no, I have Sonic right there. I'm not out of this. Okay, yeah. I'm a part of this.
If you can't already tell, me and Izzy share the same brain. So can you tell who I'm rooting for today? Anyway, folks, we're gonna get into it here. You know the rules. It's a simple stock rule game now. So whoever takes the most stocks at the end of the competition wins, plus the various challenges. So we can go ahead and get on started as we get into our first round here of OK Gamers Kids versus Pros. Oh boy!
Oh, we're starting things off already.
What do you mean it's him?
It's Little Mac.
We got Izziibel with the Little Mac coming in here, ready to put in that work. And it's on a flat stage too. There's nowhere for Izzy to hide as Izziibel runs up right away, already swinging.
This is cruel, but I dig it. As you know, anything goes in these streets, so we're gonna allow it.
Hey, you know what, Bridge Eldon? Hey, look, this is knowing the matchup. Going to Bridge Eldon, Izziibel doing that research, taking away all of that, and the first challenge is on board.
Yeah, so you guys gonna vote at home if Izzy has to stay behind her opponent or have to be on a different level than your opponent. That's gonna be a little challenging considering it's just flat bridge, no thoughts, only vibes here on the bridges.
I think we'll at that point, if it goes to a different level, Izzy will be forced to constantly jump. I think that's the way to make that work here.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I'm just really sorry.
Yo, dog, I heard you like auto reticle.
Healthy dose of almost Izzy not falling for that, rolling through and see if Izziibel figures it out next time. Oh, big counter, but there's a KO punch ready.
And stay behind one, by the way. So Izzy, for the next 20 seconds, you must stay behind Little Mac. Good luck.
Just do everything you can to stay behind Little Max. Izziibel getting a bunch of opportunities to run up, just missing the teleport with the forward smash. Izzy on the run, doing everything she can. That's not behind.
Yeah, that counts.
He keeps getting around. What am I supposed to do, man? Oh my god!
This is pretty scary. Okay, I think that's been 20 seconds. We're good to go now.
Okay.
And by the way, here's our shameless promo for you guys to participate at home if you want to choose the next, you choose Izzy's fate. It's in your hands. So go to okgamer.gg on your Android, iOS device, or your computer at home. So join in on the action. As a dash attack will kill. So we got 2 stocks down here.
1 point for the kids is on the board. Izziibel finally finds an opportunity to get a hit. This is pretty close too. Like pretty even percent. Oh, getting the counter. Those counters aren't working as much anymore.
That was almost sick.
Honestly, I'd be doing the exact same thing right now. Auto radicals are plenty.
Yeah.
I will time out a child. I'm okay with that.
Can we get that in writing, folks? Thank you.
You can't time up that. Izziibel finds a down tilt.
All right. Well, we're down to our last stock situation, which means it's time for our last stock question. You guys can vote for a list or a twist. So vote wisely at home for Izzy. Her fate really depends on it. And twist won. So Izzy, you must tell us an embarrassing story.
Oh my goodness, what's an embarrassing story? Okay, one time I got Riddles and Rickles mixed up. And Rickles is in my chat, so he knows about this. So Rickles came to my chat and gave me a sub, and I was like, oh, that was super nice of you, and I mistook him as Riddles, and so I DM'd Riddles on Twitter, and I was like, hey, thanks for the sub, I really appreciate it, and he was like, I didn't give you a sub, and I was like, you did it? He was like, no, and I was like, oh, and then I learned that it was actually Rickles instead. So thanks again, Rickles, for that. And then Riddles later came to my stream and then actually gifted me a sub. So that was really sweet.
So
we love a happy ending.
Yeah, it was a win at the end of the day, no matter what. Unlike that one, because the kids won. So, win on one part, but a win goes to the kids. 3 points up to the kids. 2 points going to Izzy for the first round.
All right. Well, yeah, like that is quite the embarrassing story. I hate it when people confuse me for Rickles.
I hate it when I confuse, Riddles.
Rickles is a champion, by the way. Big fan of Rickles.
I'm also a big fan of Rickles.
Big fan.
Rickles likes bees, so.
Rickles, come on the show sometime. Love to have you
on.
So yeah, Izzy, you survived your first round. Are you feeling nervous? Or all the fond memories of last time starting to rush back?
Both.
Well, we love to see it. We're gonna get into our next battle here.
Correct? Or am I
sure? Whatever.
Okay, let's just.
You stay in. It's they're the ones that have to. We kick them out at the end of the night. So
okay.
Oh, this feels appropriate. This feels far too appropriate.
I should have been Sonic though.
That's okay.
I like Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, you have pseudo home field advantage going on here at Green Hill
I got
Zone.
I got that Sonic drip. You know, I got that Sonic drip.
Got the movie right around the corner as well.
Speaking of that drip, by the way, we're gonna drip on to our next question. There you go. Multiple choice. So
that's my favorite transition.
If you guys vote correctly on the answer, Izzy has to do a challenge. So in the Pokemon games, which Pokemon champion boasts the strongest team? There is an actual answer to this. Is it A, Steven Stone, or B, Cynthia?
True, there is a strongest answer to this.
Oh, wait.
No, you can't say it.
No, you don't give it away.
I can't say. That's right. I did this last time by accident.
Actually, I love this question. Right now, also Izziibel currently holding the lead. So if Izzy wants to make sure that she doesn't get caught over on the side there from one of these big punishes, there you go. Counter comes through, and now the challenge will be coming through in a second as well to give Izziibel an opportunity to get that lead back. Actually, this is very close.
Wow, and yeah, just by the hair of the buttons finishing out there, it is Cynthia. That is the correct answer. So Izzy, your challenge is you have to turn away from the screen and jump for 20 seconds.
All right, Izziibel, this is your opportunity.
I don't wanna. I haven't done. I don't.
Oh, the KO punch.
Okay, you're dead. You're fine.
You can go back. You can go
You're
back.
dead. You're
now.
good. You're good.
I forgot to
we
jump. That was my bad.
It's all good.
Imagine
Alright,
forgetting to jump.
All right, so we're down to our last stock here. So it's time for our last stock challenge.
There's no way.
Oh, there is definitely
What
a
just
way.
happened?
And Izziibel took advantage of that way. Got it 6-3 in favor of the kids so far. Caught her on the ledge there on the mistech.
Little Mac zone. My God, that was crazy. So I think Izzy, Izzy, are you all right? Are you still with us?
I'm good. I'm vibing.
I think
Alright.
it's such a top tier pick for having challenges happen with Little Mac because anytime you're forced to look away, KO Punch could just be waiting, and that's a free stock, which is exactly what happened on the second challenge too.
Yeah, so we're gonna start next round with the mystery challenge. So I get to choose this one, and then Ajax gets to choose the next one.
Oh
So
wow, it's a fox.
I
Beat me for real. Beat me for real. Final destination, fox only, no items on melee.
okay, so
is
Izzy,
my- Hello, yes.
so hi.
Hello, it's
I-
like you've been here this whole time.
All right, so the Koopa challenge for you is you need to say "ooh woo" after every sentence before until the next round begins.
Yeah, then we are going to ask you questions to get this to go. So how do you feel about the Palu Fox matchup?
I think it's fine, Uwu.
Okay, so do you think Cloud's doing pretty well so far, kind of rushing you down, having a bit of a hard time getting back on the stage?
Yeah, Uwu.
Also, we have the next challenge that Izzy has to participate in. So you guys gonna vote at home. Attacks only or grabs only. So it's either you mash or you don't mash. Vote wisely. There's a wrong answer in this case.
And
So I can only grab, so I can't jump. Only one or the other. That's all I get.
Ooh.
Uwu, my bad. I'm sorry, I forgot to uwu.
All right, one last ooh question. What is your favorite Sonic game? Also attacks only one, so you cannot grab.
Oh yeah, attacks only one. So you just mash.
I got a mash. That's it.
You can't jump. You
Will?
can't do anything. You can only attack.
So if I can,
You can recover. You can recover. You can recover. Ah!
That's fine. It's fine. You died. You're free now.
All right, you are free.
You still got to ooh though.
My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Unleashed. It will. You're welcome.
Okay, all right. That was a good final
answer.
delivery. You were free
Real-
from the ooh-woos.
Real
Thank
good
you.
answer as
Very done with
yeah.
the uwu.
All right, so yeah, you were freed from cringe jail, but now we're back to fighting Fox.
No,
So-
I'm never.
last stock by the way. So we get to ask you our last stock question. Doesn't list or twist. You guys get to either vote for Izzy to list and or twist not and.
What does
or,
that
just
mean?
or.
What does that mean? What does list
tell you
and or
what-
twist mean?
You will find out.
I'll tell you when you're
momentarily.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Whoa!
All right.
And twist ended up winning. So Izzy, you must recite
Like
a
a bop
tongue
it?
twister.
Oh.
You must recite a tongue twister for 20 seconds without messing up. The tongue twister is
I don't do tongue twisters.
the tongue twister is fresh fried fish, fish fresh fried fish fresh. I'm not doing this. We're doing the other one. I'm calling an audible. This is too much for my brain. Izzy, instead you got to name 5 cereals before you can attack.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Fruit
1,
Loops.
2,
Honey Bunches of Oats.
3.
The special cage. The special. Wait, no, Minecraft cereal. Minecraft cereal exists.
Okay,
Counts,
4.
counts.
Fruity Pebbles, baby.
And
There
5.
you go.
Proper
There we
one to
go.
close it with as well.
Thank you for naming some sugary cereals and not just stuff my dad eats.
Milk. with that cereal?
No. Without a cereal.
Well, that's a question for a different time as we get in. That's a second mystery this next round. So AJ gets to pick what challenge we end up going for next.
Okay, so the mystery for the start of the round.
We'll announce it when you're on cam. So while we got some time in between games here, we'll check back in with Izzy. Izzy, what's your favorite type of cereal? God bless you, by the way.
That's a great question. I'm gluten intolerant, so I don't really eat cereal that often, unless I feel like death on that day.
Taking a chance.
Minecraft cereal.
Okay.
Good answer.
I like the Minecraft cereal.
It was the most passionate answer you had, for sure.
AJ, what about you? You got a favorite cereal?
Fruity Pebbles.
It's based.
Fruity Pebbles, and I would also say Honeycombs. I think Honeycombs is a sleeper cereal.
I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That is another great choice. All right, so the mystery challenge, we're going to keep it simple since you had to jump around before. You have to sing the Smash theme, but only in meows.
I don't know the Smash theme. All
right.
Is it the World of Light?
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah,
that one.
Oh, okay. The whole thing? Oh.
Bits and pieces.
Do the first. First.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Hey, meow, meow, meow. All right, the first stock is gone in favor of Cloud. Kids are continuing to roll with these W's right now. Currently up 9-4. Or 10-4, excuse me.
I still got a question to ask. We still got a question to ask you. It's another multiple choice. You guys get to vote at home. If you guys get the answer correct, Izzy's got to do some funny stuff. Your question is, what is the name of the main character in the Lego movie? Is it A, Emmett, or B, Evan? Izzy, do not answer.
I will not answer because I don't actually know this one.
What?
You think I watched the Lego movie? I'm a hater of the Legos. I stepped on them too much. I have two younger brothers who both played with Legos. If I had to marry somebody who still played with Legos, I think I just might have to. I have to just call it off, you know.
It's a blowout, by the way. So I'm just gonna give it. If you guys voted A, Emmett, it is correct. So now, Izzy, before you can attack, you need to do 5 squats. And 1.
That's 1.
Look at that form.
3, 4, and 5. Okay.
Unlike Knuckles, she did not skip leg day. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna do another list or twist, folks. So you guys get to vote again for the list or the twist. Choose wisely.
Yeah, I didn't get 3 stars.
Still hope. This is Palutena. There's still hope. You just need to get Fox off stage and have a dream.
Twist 1, by the way. Okay, Izzy, you have to play 20 seconds with us for 20. You have to play RPS with me for 20 seconds.
I have to what?
Play me in rock paper scissors right now. 2 out of 3.
Oh. Okay. Ready?
Right, ready? Yeah.
Rock, paper,
scissors, shoot. Okay, that's 1. Okay, you're gonna do another one.
Okay.
Rock,
paper, scissors,
shoot. Okay, you got me. Shake. Now shake my hand.
Shake.
Shake! I'm shaking your hand!
Shake. There we go. All right, it's
Cloud has a pretty big lead here. Oh, wait, big damage. Oh, catching a couple landings. All of a sudden, okay, Izzy waking up. There's a chance. There's hope. We are believers right now. The kids are currently up pretty far, so we're going to change our pace. Look at that back throw. Izzy getting back into the game.
Things are still very doable right now. All right, so you guys get to vote at home for...
Oh, that was a good up smash. I should have seen that there.
All right, so Izzy's avoided the. No, so here's the thing. So here's the thing. Let me. I'm gonna call an audible right now. All right, I'm gonna call an audible. So usually this is the question where you ask you if you have to switch to me or we. In which last time you played a me, and we found out that you have no cool costumes for your me's, which is fine.
Yeah. I have Sam's Undertale, I think.
Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call an audible on this one. I'm gonna just cater to my own fandom here. There's a mystery challenge where you get to choose a character you have to play before the round, and I want you to play Sonic the Hedgehog for this next game.
Oh, okay. I don't know Sonic.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. It's incredibly easy.
One time
right now.
Yeah, one time Sonic's taught me how to play Sonic, and I learned for 2 seconds, and then I promptly forgot it.
And Sonic's is my son, so you'll be perfectly fine. So.
Wait, is that's not Aaron the Aaron, right?
No,
in here.
No.
All right,
well,
so we got
very funny.
Wait, that would be funny. We got Aaron coming in here with Diddy Kong. Honestly, I think this could work out. I think this might be a hidden counter pick that Koopa was able to help you get here with the Sonic, because Diddy Kong can't struggle against someone who can stay away from him very well.
It's pretty even. IMO as a Sonic fan myself and a Sonic player. By the way, I got questions I got to ask you. So you guys get to vote for left hand only or right hand only. Izzy has to use one or the other. So choose wisely.
One hand. I mean, look, Sonic, I feel like is one of those characters you could definitely play with just one hand and be just fine.
I've played Sonic with one hand while falling asleep, AJ. Very easy.
Yeah. So if Koopa has been looking out for the betterment of you,
and right hand only one by the skin of its teeth, so you can only use your right hand. Good luck.
Left hand up in the
air. You have to solemnly swear.
I solemnly swear on behalf of our Lord and Savior Sonic the Hedgehog that I will only use my right hand.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
And so far, it's not going too bad.
I can't recover.
Oops.
Oh, you're free. Well, you're free from your shackles now, so you can continue on. So.
Okay, that's nice.
Both hands have just been unlocked.
You have to pay $5.99 for the second hand.
All right, so
I like paying for my own hand. Thank you. I never knew that would ever be a day, but you know what? Today is that day. What the heck? Okay, I don't know how to play Sonic the Hedgehog, so
there we go.
We're okay. That's not it.
All right.
Come on, Izzy. You know how to back air.
Dare I say it's a nice back air.
It is a nice back air.
True is the nicest of back airs.
Sam gave me a nice compliment and said, "Oh my God, there are dogs outside barking." I'm sorry if you guys can hear that.
Sam complimented the dogs barking.
Yeah, Sam complimented the dogs.
Well, guess what? You guys are gonna have to compliment this next category. Yeah, I'm working on it. List twist. You guys get to vote for a list or the twists. Choose wisely. These are pretty fun.
So far, I think twist is pretty much won every time, right? I don't think we've seen a list win so far.
No, not yet.
Oh wait, all right, hold on. Now list is starting to fly up. Did I just change
list
it?
ended up winning. Yeah, so list ended up winning. Izzy, before you can attack next, nice side tilt. You guys you have to name 3 fictional worlds.
Elden Ring.
Okay.
The production says it counts.
3 fictional worlds. Oh my God, whatever. Middle Earth, I guess.
Okay, it counts.
That does count. Yep.
I don't. What fictional worlds? I don't know.
We started off today with a certain statement.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
What?
What?
I think you need a city from there, probably, at least. But, Juan's at the ready?
Oh, Harry Potter?
There you go.
Sure, there you go. I would have also accepted Florida. Nonetheless, though,
I like that lag. Ooh, that lag is my favorite. Tasty, yummy, yummy lag.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. We got all the different bells and whistles running in the background.
Yeah, it's just a stage hazard. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're right.
That's
I just like I like stage hazards like that, you know. It's
You have a
just my
favorite stage hazard?
Yeah. It's called Wi-Fi.
There you go. Well, could have said it better myself, folks, as it is going to be the Diddy Kong coming out on top here. But hey, you got to see a game of Sonic. Big fan. Love to see it.
I think the Sonics look pretty good at the start too. It's mostly just finding the KOs.
Yeah, I don't know how to kill a Sonic. Like I don't.
Welcome to the last 10 years of my life.
Some of us chose to play Sonic, and some of us didn't.
I'm in Spain without the S, Izzy. That's all I got to say. But,
That's fair enough.
So we are
Can I
geared
change back?
up. Yeah, you can go wild. All right, last round before we get started here, we got to ask you the question. Tournaments are still a thing happening right now. What are you excited for? What's got you excited, whether it's tournament related or what else? What are you looking forward to?
I'm excited to see my friends, honestly, not to play the game.
like me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's one of the best parts about the community in itself is like being able to go to these tournaments, hang out, go get food, and spend time with the friends that we made throughout this. Honestly, is one of the best parts about being a part of this in the first place.
I'm flying 5 hours across the country to talk to Izzy about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and that's it.
I'm just saying, that's definitely worth it.
I feel like that's a W. Yeah.
Oh, that was sick. By the way, question time. So you guys get to vote at home for another challenge here. Shield only or fight only from the ledge? Choose wisely.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna need that ASAP because she started off with a 0 to death there, so we gotta get some help for Aaron as quickly as possible.
There we go. Ooh, nice counter. And shield only 1, so you must shield only for the next 20 seconds, and you also got a mystery on deck as well. So AJ, I technically hijacked the last one, so if you want to take this one, be my guest.
All right, so the mystery challenge, well, she has to shield. Let's see. We already made you do squats, so I won't have you do that.
So much exercise.
Impersonate your favorite. Okay, I'm trying to think of who to impersonate. You know what? You gotta impersonate a character of choice. I want you to impersonate Carl Weezer for the next 20 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you know Carl Weezer? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Hi, Jimmy. I really like your mom.
Are you talking about Judy? Oh my god, she makes the best apple pies in the business, man.
I love your mom.
Oh my god, she's so great. Oh man. We're going to Carl Got tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I attack now? I mean, can I?
Yeah, you're free. You're
Carl Weezer. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Are you free
That
for
is
the Carl?
Hi,
Oh
Jimmy's mom. Man,
right,
I could have done a Sonic impression, but you had me do Carl Weezer.
You already had a dose of Sonic.
Not enough. Anyway, multiple choice. Last challenge. Last challenge. Here we go. You guys get to vote. If you get answer this question correctly, Izzy's got to do a challenge. What is the size of a newborn kangaroo? Is it A, a lima bean, or B, a plum?
Oh, I would say. Oh wait. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We don't know what happened.
Ship. I said ships. I said ships like pirate ships because this stage reminds me of a pirate ship.
It doesn't look very pirate ship.
Have you? I think it looks because like these.
Oh, and for the
rockets, the fireworks going.
The audience got Izzy got a break. The audience got the question wrong.
I got a break.
Yeah, the audience got the question wrong, but instead I will make you now do. The answer is lima bean, but the audience voted plum. So instead, you got to do 20 seconds of Amy Rose.
20 seconds of Amy Rose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Sonic, it's so nice to see you! Wait a sec. Oh my god, I'm so sorry! That's so strange. I could have sworn it was him. Anyways, I'm really sorry. How are you guys today? I'm doing fantastic. I'm just looking for my love of my life, Sonic. my favorite food is popcorn. Actually, I don't know Amy's favorite food, but
Chili dogs. Chili
I was
dogs.
gonna say it's chili dogs because that's Sonic's favorite.
because it's
Everybody's
Sonic. I love chili dogs. Because obviously, Sonic's favorite food is chili dogs, and obviously it has to be my favorite food. I'm not like obsessed with him or anything. I don't carry a picture in my wallet of him or anything.
You were free. All right, you're free from the Amy Rose, but that was great.
Okay.
That was great. I could listen to a whole week.
I was
of
gonna say,
that.
I don't know. I
That
feel like the
was
Amy Rose
fantastic.
needs to continue for the rest of the match at that point. That was so good.
All right, we're last stock situation here. Oh, the down tilt will come out. Gonna try to finish the game strong here. Is Izzy?
Going off stage. The counter was there. They just missed. Oh, I like the fact that Aaron is always going for the forward air. He means business, but he does get caught by the back air, and that's going to be the game going
That's
to
my
Izzy.
first win.
Yep, that's the first win going to Izzy, but by a score of 14-10. It will be the kids coming out on top this week. But you finished on a high note. You got two really dope impressions in there. And yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
At least you
it's
get to-
2 wins because that Amy Rose was really good.
Well, thank you.
Izzy's impersonations are fantastic. But yeah, Izzy, you did it.
Yeah.
You survived. You made
I
it.
survived.
We only
I
cried
won
for a little
one
bit.
of them. I did cry a little bit for a second there. I had to play a Little Mac on
That is
Green
true.
Hills,
That's true.
I didn't know that I would get jab locked on Green Hill Zone 3 times in a row.
Yeah,
That's news.
Yeah, Izziibel definitely had the matchup prepped way beforehand. We got thrown right into the fire at the start, but you ended strong. You're able to end on a W with not only the impressions but with the match there too. So it got better as it went along
It
for
did.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Izzy, thank you again for joining us this week.
Yeah, thank
We,
you.
we hope you had a great time. I always look forward to whenever we get to have you on this because you're so much fun, and it delivers every time. And we didn't even get to talk about your friends Jebediah and Jedediah.
Oh yeah, my guys. Would you like to see them really quickly?
Yes.
Yeah. Look at them.
I don't know if you guys could see them on the screen, but I'll bring them here. So
I
you
don't
guys
know.
can
I don't
see
know
them.
if it's impossible to not see them. Look at that. This
Yeah.
chunky boy.
They say if you take the big one in the carpool lane, it works.
Actually, he's my driving buddy. I take him with me to tournaments.
I approve.
I love
I'm
This guy
that.
incredibly
is new.
jealous.
This guy is new, and they're one's the dad and one's the kid.
Love that.
So,
Love that.
yeah.
Just kind of like us. We're all actually never mind, but we're moving on here. So, Izzy, is there anything you want to plug? Let the people know at home where they can find you with parents' permission,
Close
of
as I
course.
I like him. I do Sonic impressions. Over on Jet's channel actually. So Jet is the guy who does like, I don't know if you guys have seen like the Eggman's Crypto Mine video.
It's very funny.
Yeah, I was in that one. So I do that, and you can go check him out on YouTube. I think it's YouTube, and his tag is just like Jet, Jehtt. So yeah, I do that. I'm not gonna shout myself out because no, Jet's really cool.
But you're also really cool. So I will end with that, of course. But Izzy, thank you again for joining us, and we'll make sure we can't wait to have you back. We'll see you real soon.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, AJ, listen, you sat in for 2 straight weeks. You got to see a real peek of what me and Skiff do here every week. What we've been doing for almost a full calendar year together. It's kind of crazy. This whole little extended OK Gamer extended universe we put together, and it's a lot of fun. And we're glad that we can make you part of our canon, our lore.
Well, likewise on the fact that I was able to have fun the past 2 weeks and coming in covering, but I definitely would. Now that I've gotten to dive into it a few times and see the chaos that is watching the pros try to take on the kids, I definitely look forward to seeing that again because it gives me a lot of joy. Not only seeing the rush to try and get a challenge done quickly, but also just knowing that the kids get to get an opportunity that they don't really get to get often by being able to find them sometimes maybe at a major event. They get to have some fun with them here, get to tell some stories when they go to school and show them the footage that they beat that pro. And of course, just being able to do this with you, I always love spending some time with my friends. So thank you very much for having me on again.
Yeah, man. Let the people know at home with parents' permission where they can find you.
Oh, everybody can find me at Ajax_HQ on all social media outlets, as well as YouTube and Twitch. If you want to ever find me doing things, you also find me across multiple fighting game titles and different titles, as well as a couple people from the scene know. But for the most part, it's always that. And I'm just looking forward to the future whenever I get to rejoin you guys on here next time.
Anytime, man. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KoopaNJ with parents' permission across all platforms. I play video games. That's all I got. That's it. And
Thanks,
sometimes
Sam.
I host a podcast. That's it. Until next time, folks, we hope you guys enjoy your evening, and we'll see you next time for a rousing episode of OK Gamer Kids versus Pros. Have yourselves a wonderful night, guys.